What the?
How's it going, people, and welcome to this week's PlayStation 4 News, your weekly roundup on the world of PlayStation. If you're new around here, then please do hit that subscribe button to help the channel to grow. And I've decided that every single week we should celebrate something. So, for every single week, I'm celebrating the fact that we are 1 week closer to the release of The Last of Us Part 2. So, celebrations all around, but with the intro out of the way, let's do it. First up this week, we are talking board games. Yes, last week I mentioned that there is a God of War, the card game, coming out. Well, the exact same company called Come On have launched a Kickstarter campaign for a Bloodborne board game. Now, it set a Kickstarter target of $200,000. It smashed that target in 20 minutes. Yes, 20 minutes. $200,000. Now, the Kickstarter campaign currently sits at $1.7 million with 19,974 backers. That is utterly ridiculous. This board game is going to be huge. Now, all backers have been promised that they will receive the game by May 2020. I mean, it's extremely geeky. I said this about the God of War card game. Of course, it's extremely geeky. It's very Dungeons and Dragons inspired as a board game. But the concept and the current delivery looks really, really cool. So yeah, I'm fully behind Bloodborne, the board game. But yes, Bloodborne, the board game, will be releasing in May 2020. Maze Theory have announced Peaky Blinders VR, which is one of the first VR games to get me truly excited, I have to say. Now, they describe the game as follows. The game casts players as a member of the titular street gang. The experience will be built around a covert and unorthodox mission to defeat a rival group and promises to include familiar faces and places from the TV show. Come face to face with new and well-known characters, explore iconic locations in small heaths such as the Shelby's illegal betting shop, and be able to raise a virtual glass of Irish whiskey in the Garrison pub. Cutting-edge AI performance technology to bring the world of Peaky Blinders to life in VR. For the first time, characters will respond to players' gestures, movements, voice, sound, and body language and have human-like interactions. Players will interact and collude with much-loved characters in real time, driving their responses and influencing what happens next, which sounds amazing. This is my VR game. Peaky Blinders VR is going to be my game. It's been confirmed for a spring 2020 release across all VR platforms, which should include the PlayStation VR, of course, but Peaky Blinders VR has me excited for the PlayStation VR. Producer Matt Walker has confirmed that they are finished with Devil May Cry 5. No further DLC will be released for the game. Game development has officially been closed by Capcom. So that's Devil May Cry 5 completely done. So if you do have 100% on that game, you may as well trade it in. Action RPG Oninaki has been revealed with a release window of summer 2019. It's being developed by Tokyo RPG Factory. It looks pretty interesting, but that is RPG Oninaki launching summer 2019. Persona 5S has finally been revealed. It's been teased for long enough. It is called Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers. There's no release window of any kind, just a launch trailer, and basically it's a hack and slash game, Dynasty Warriors style, but with Persona as its theme. So that is Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers, launching in the future. Atlus also announced Persona 5 The Royal, which is just Persona 5 with a whole bunch of extra stuff, including new locations, scenes, and characters. The game will launch on Western shores at some point in 2020, and I'm kind of tired about companies re-releasing games at this stage. I mean, someone has just gone, you know what, let's just re-release Persona Persona 5, but we'll add a few bits and pieces. Have you not heard of DLC? You remember that? That stuff where you just add stuff to games we've already bought instead of making us buy the whole game again, but who cares about that? That's Persona 5, the Royale, releasing in 2020. Fortnite's limited time event Endgame, working in partnership with Avengers Endgame, of course, is currently live. Basically, you can now use cool weapons such as Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield, and of course, Thanos has returned to the game. So that is Fortnite's Endgame live now. Publisher Gun Media have confirmed that spooky game Layers of Fear 2 will launch on May the 28th, 2019 on the PlayStation 4. It's looking pretty good, but that is Layers of Fear 2 launching on May the 28th, 2019. The final piece of DLC for Shadow of the Tomb Raider is out now. It's called The Path Home. It's exclusive to Season Pass holders, meaning you will not be able to buy this DLC separately. It expands on the final events of the core game, so everybody that owns Shadow of the Tomb Raider will want to play this DLC, hence everybody that wants to play it will have to buy the Season Pass. But it is the final piece of DLC for the game. It's called The Path Home, and it's out now. Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 has its official Japanese release date. It's the 24th of July 2019. That's 1 full year before the actual Olympic Games will take place in Tokyo. They're pretty keen over there, aren't they? It's going to have 15 events in total, including BMX, and the game, of course, is scheduled for a Western release in 2020 at some point. So RIP to all the controllers that will be destroyed from repeated hammering of the buttons in 2020. On a serious note, I love track and field games. I think they're a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm sure this one will be a good game too. More bad news for Anthem players. Cataclysm has been delayed. This was touted as being the big game event for Anthem. Well, it's not coming anytime soon because BioWare have been working hard on fixing all the bugs and glitches. They said the following in a press statement: "The only thing we can say is this: we believe in Anthem. We believe the game will be great, but we recognise getting there will take a lot of hard work. We want to do that work, and we want you all to join us on the journey to get there." So yeah, reading between the lines, thank you very much for paying full price for a broken product, but we promise we'll fix it at some point. Just stick with us, please just stay with us. I mean, that is absolute BS from BioWare. How about we just stop releasing unfinished games? How about we make sure these games work before we release them? I'm going to blame EA. BioWare have a pretty good track record for games until they've been working in partnership with publisher EA. So EA, just stop forcing these companies to release unfinished games, and then everybody will be much, much happier. Bandai Namco have confirmed that Goku GT will be available from May the 9th, 2019 on Dragon Ball FighterZ. So that is Goku GT available from May the 9th. Shakedown Hawaii has its official release date. It will launch on the PlayStation 4 on the 7th of May 2019. It's the follow-up to Retro City Rampage, which had a pretty positive reception. It's going to be available on both PS4 and PlayStation Vita. Good to see the little guy still getting some support. But that is Shakedown Hawaii, launching on the 7th of May 2019. Sega have announced competitive puzzler Puyo Champions has a Western release date on the PS4. It's going to be with us on the 7th of May 2019. That's Puyo Champions, launching on the PS4 on the 7th of May 2019. Critical Mode is now available on Kingdom Hearts 3. Pretty much it's a new ultra difficult difficulty. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts fans, enjoy that one. The latest financial report from Sony has revealed that the PS4 has now sold over 96.8 million units worldwide. It's currently on track to match the incredible sales success of the PlayStation 2. So I mean, what more is there to say apart from good job, Sony? Sekiro Shadows Die Twice patch 1.03 is now live. Now, it addresses several glitches in the game, and actually several areas in the game have been made slightly easier, including the Blazing Ball boss fight. So that is update 1.03 live now. Blacksad Under the Skin is a narrative-driven detective title coming to the PS4 on the 26th of September 2019. Now, it promises plenty of player choice, puzzle solving, and story-defining quick time events, and is set in 1950s New York. So that's Blacksad Under the Skin, launching on the 26th of September 2019. The final story of the week, as always, is your UK game sales chart, and in at number 10 is Grand Theft Auto 5. It will never leave the top 10. Number 9 is Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Number 8 is Snooker 19, the official video game. Number 7 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Number 6 is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Number 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 4, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. Number 3, Marvel's Spider-Man. Number 2, FIFA 19. And new at number 1 is World War Z. There you have it. That's it for another week of PlayStation 4 news. If you enjoy these videos, then please do smash that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new around here, please do hit that subscribe button to help the channel to grow. I've got nothing to say at the end of this week apart from thank you all for your continued support. The channel grows daily, which is just amazing to see. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your week, enjoy your gaming. I am Waterfields1. See you later.